You are in the process of taking a personal loan. Congratulations! Now, it's fundamental that you ask your loan officer a certain number of questions so that you fully understand what you're signing up for. I work as a loan officer in personal banking, have worked as a loan officer for many, many years. When you call a bank and you talk to someone, you are speaking with me, with a loan officer. These are the questions that I wish every single of my clients will ask me so that the two of us, we are exactly in the same page. Ready? How much is my monthly payment and when is my first payment due? The first payment will be made between 4 to 6 weeks from the closing date of the loan. A payment made between 5 and 6 weeks out will be prorated, and hence it will be higher than your regular monthly payment. It is very important that you ask this question. How much is my monthly payment? How much is my first payment due? Can I make additional payments against the principal of the loan? Another key question you should always ask. By making additional payments against the principal, you can save money on interest and pay off the loan earlier. If the answer is yes, ask for details on exactly how to do it. If they say no, well, my friend, you will be in the hook for a lot of money. Can I change my due date? You may think that this is a silly question, right? But when you run into a situation and you need additional days, this will save you extra fees and even a hit on your credit report. Follow-up question. How many times can I change my due date during the life of the loan? And is there a fee or a waiting period to change the due date on my account? Is there a prepayment penalty? If so, how is it calculated? Can you believe that some banks charge a fee if you pay off the loan early? Good Lord. If your loan officer says that there is a fee or a penalty, ask how it's calculated or if there is a flat fee. This is fundamental because making additional payments every month, you can save hundreds, if not thousands, over the term of the loan. If they say yes, there is a prepayment fee, consider a different bank. Is the interest rate fixed or variable? Most banks charge a fixed interest rate on the personal loans. Variable interest rates are associated with some prime and predatory lending. May I suggest to stay away from those type of loans? If your bank tells you that it's a variable interest rate, ask the following question. What is the initial interest and how long it stays at that rate? When and how often will the interest rate change? What is the interest rate tied to? And when that fluctuates, how soon would my interest rate change? Give me an example of a current loan and how the interest rate has changed in the last 12 months. What are the minimum and maximum interest rates? Is there a grace period for late payments? And how much is a late fee? Some banks allow few extra days before a late fee is added to your loan balance, while others charge it immediately. If one day you run into a situation and you need additional days, this makes sense. Just keep in mind, just because a bank delays charging you a fee, you will still pay more interest during the time that you are behind, costing you more money during the term of the loan. From the approved loan, would any fees be deducted upfront? For example, origination fees, or would I receive the full amount? Ask for a clear breakdown of what is withheld and what amount will be deposited in your bank account once approved. Some banks will add the origination fee to the loan balance, giving you the full amount quoted. Other banks will deduct this fee right off the bat, so you will receive less money than initially approved. How would I receive the funds and when would the funds be available? This is a key question to ask in case you need the funds before a specific date or specific event. Most banks will wire you the funds via ACH, and it can take anywhere from 2 to 5 business days. Other banks have an option called speed funds, where you get the funds the same day, within 1 to 3 hours. Remember to always ask if there is any additional fee for this. What is the total cost of the loan? Ask for the full repayment amount, including principal, interest, and any fees, not just the monthly payment. You can figure this out by multiplying your monthly payment by the term. You can subtract the balance, the principal, and that will give you the interest that you will pay. Remember, just because the banks give you 60 months or 48 months, you don't have to go the entire length of the term to pay off this. When you pay extra towards the principal every month or every few months, you can save hundreds, if not thousands of dollars in interest. Once I submit all required documents, how long does it take to get approved? In my experience, it's pretty quick. As a loan officer, I want to get you going immediately, same day or next day. As long as you move quickly, you send me all the required documents and pictures, and as long as you are responsive to my phone calls and my text messages, we can do it today after lunch. The biggest delay is people sending wrong documents, blurry pictures, not answering the calls, the text. It's pretty annoying, if I can tell you that. Is the loan closing online or in an office? How long does it take and what is needed? In my experience, remote closing takes anywhere between 25 to 45 minutes. It is interactive using the phone. The documents will be signed online using something like DocuSign or a similar service, in case you're familiar with that. Another option is to make an appointment and bring all your documents to a local branch. It's a good option for anyone who is not computer savvy or who prefers a face-to-face interaction. Your loan officer will have back-to-back appointments, so please be on time and be prepared. What is the best way to reach you? Your schedule and time zone. Guys, a loan officer is just a normal person. We have 9 to 5 jobs, juggling dozens of applications every single day. And I also take days off. It's, the most effective way of communication for me is text messages. In my personal experience, if someone doesn't reply to text messages, or if they don't answer the phone, or they send me the message, the documents that they say, I'm going to put that loan at the bottom of my pile and will be delayed, or it will be declined. Don't be surprised if I decline your loan if you don't answer to my messages. Just saying. Once the loan is completed, what is the phone number to call if I have a question? Banks are heavily compartmentalized institutions, and your loan officer most likely will not be available for questions or anything else. Usually that goes to the customer service team. So make sure that you have a good phone number and a schedule to reach them. Are there any optional insurance products, and are they required for approval? At closing time, most banks will try to push some insurance products or membership products on you. Even your loan officer may have to sell a certain number of these products per month to get a bonus. Some protections include, for example, GAP in case a car is used in a secure loan, unemployment protection, disability protection, life protection. In my experience, GAP protection is a very good idea for secure loans. Just know that your monthly payment is going to go up. So do the math and always ask the exact monthly payment and any additional fees if you add any of these products. Remember, you don't have to add any of these things in order to get a loan with the bank. What documents are required to finalize and get approved for a loan? For unsecured loans, usually they will ask for your driver's license, pay stub, tax return if you're a 1099. Sometimes the social security card will be required, and bank statements in a PDF format. For secure loans, they will also ask for a copy of the title, registration, proof of insurance, as well as pictures of the vehicle, including a picture of the VIN and a picture of the miles. And there you have it, my friend. Congratulations. Now you know more than most people who apply for a loan. You have to ask all these questions. Now, guys, To go into detail of what documents are required, I'm leaving you a video here that says the exact documents that are required. Please, I'm begging you, watch this video so that now that you know what to ask, you know exactly what documents are required, so that you don't waste your time, and most important of all, I don't waste my time. Thank you guys. See you the next time.